Welcome back to GT7. This is SLYRED, and today we're going to do another tune, a 700 pp tune on the GReddy Fugu Z car. We're going to do an engine swap with the Skyline LZ20B Nissan motor. I think that comes out of that Super Silhouette race car, the black and red one. I'm not positive, but I think that's the car it comes out of. And I'll show you a picture of it. This is a great car, though. Really great car. Um, the car was made by Sung Kang and his team. Sung Kang is the guy that played Han on the Fast and Furious. We all remember his LFA. What a car, right, guys? We want that car back in the game. LFA. Um, the Fugu is a fish, a blowfish in Japan that is a delicacy. If it's not prepared right, it could kill you when you eat it. Perfect for this car, especially after you put the engine swap in it. If you're not careful and you don't drive it right, this car could kill you. It's so flippin' fast and so light that if you're not concentrating, this car will fly right off the track and kill you. I was racing at Le Mans and down the Mozon straight, 220 miles an hour. That is the fastest 700 pp car I have so far to the first chicane. And it would hit 220 miles an hour to the second chicane. And that long winding turn, 220 there too. I mean, this car just gets up and moves. I put the perfect tune on this transmission. It moves. This is a pretty cool livery. I didn't make it. Aircat made this. So do me a favor and do him a favor and go to his page and give him a like and a share if you like the livery. Get one for yourself there. But like I was saying, this car is scary fast. I was messing around with it on the Nürburgring last night, and right at the beginning when you go through all those turns, and then it opens up and you go around that first turn, and it opens up in another straightaway, and there's a hump. Not the second hump, the first hump. I hit that, and it jumped like 20 feet through the air and landed on the track. I was like, holy moly. And then at the end, the last straightaway on the Nürburgring, I came up over that hill. I was going so fast that it went off the track and it jumped again about 60 feet to the end of the track. I was like, holy moly, this car's fast. But if you guys would like to see a video of my running this car on the Nürburgring, write it in the comments down below and we'll I'll get you a video out. It's scary fast. It's funny too. But on that note, let's go look at the parts. I don't think we were able to buy many parts on here because it came out of a race car, that motor. We did buy the carbon fiber drive shaft. It came with sports hard tires. We are not using that. we're going to use the Racing Hard. It came with sports suspension and sports brakes. We are not going to use that. I bought the power restrictor and the ballast. I don't think we're going to use it though. I don't think you need it. Fully customizable computer, the high-end RPM turbocharger, the fully customizable LSD, and this is the sport one because you can't buy a racing one. Increased body rigidity, the racing muffler, racing disc brake pads, the slotted disc brakes, the brake controller, the fully customized suspension, racing and clutch and flywheel, the fully racing transmission. I bought Racing Hard and Racing Soft. The reason I bought the Racing Soft was because I was running at the Nürburgring to see if I could get it to handle a little better. Racing Rain, because at Le Mans, sometimes it rains. I haven't had it rain on me now in like 12 races, but sometimes it rains there. All right, let's go look at the tune. Okay. We got the PP at 690.70, pretty close to 700 PP, and that's with all the parts on it. So, not much we could do to it. The maximum horsepower, 788 horsepower, which is monstrous horsepower for this light-ass car. The torque is 552.5. Good amount of torque there. It accelerates really good out of every gear. The weight is 2,348, which is super light. Anything under 3,000 pounds, pretty damn light. Let's switch this back to Racing Hard. The tires. Okay, we're tuned for Racing Hard. We have the fully customizable suspension, body height 93 in the front, 97 in the rear, anti-roll 7 and 7, the same front and back. Dampening ratio compression 35 and 35, the same in the front and the back. The dampening ratio expansion 45 and 45, the same in the front and the back. Natural frequency 3.15 in the front and 3.15 in the rear. The negative camber angle, I got it 2.6 in the front, 2.5 in the rear. The toe angle, I have 0, neutral in the front, and 0.15 in the rear out. And a fully customizable differential. Remember, this is the sport one. We're going with the 5, 15, and 17. This car was hard to get not to spin in the corners or slide out of the corners onto the dirt, but I think I did a good job in setting this up. Now it turns wherever you want it to turn. Turns like a dream. Aerodynamics, you can't do nothing in the front. Oh, and you couldn't do nothing in the rear either. Okay, so, all right. ECU, output adjustment, 100%. We didn't knock anything off of that. We didn't add no ballast weight. We didn't add no ballast positioning. The power restrictor, we didn't cut it at all. It's at 100%. We have the fully customized racing transmission. I've got the top speed set at 290. I did change the gears on this. You definitely need to make sure your gears match my gears. If you need a closer look, pause the video. I tuned from the bottom up final gear, fifth gear, fourth gear, and so on. But I did change all the gears, so make sure your transmission matches my transmission. We use a high RPM turbocharger. We didn't have no boost control. And body rigidity is the only thing I bought there. We do have the carbon fiber drive shaft, racing, clutch and flywheel, but that's about all there is to this tune, guys. I think you're going to like it, though. It's quick, scary fast, turns on a dime. If you need a closer look at the suspension or the differential, pause the video. These tunes just keep getting better and better, and I like the history behind these cars. Like this car won trophies at SEMA, and then it won like first place on the Gran Turismo showing, so it was able to get a trophy there and to win a spot on Gran Turismo 7. Another cool fact about this car, the original car, it's got a GTR motor in it, and it's supposed to be turbocharged. When they took the turbocharger off of the car and made it naturally aspirated. If you get a chance, go watch that Jay Leno's Garage with this video. I'll leave a link down below. It's got a cool history. But anyway, we're going to do a lap at Le Mans, and you can see how crazy fast this is and how good it turns. And like I said, if you'd like to see a lap on the Nürburgring with this car, write in the comments down below and I'll make a video of it. But okay, so if you have any questions on this car or the tuning, the suspension, any of it, just write it in the comments down below and I'll get back to you. If you would like to see me tune any cars, not just engine swap cars, but just any cars, write it in the comments down below which ones you'd like to have done and I'll do it. If you're having problems with any car, engine swap or regular cars, I have a good team of tuners that are some of the best tuners on GT7. We can get an answer for you. We'll get your problem solved. I still haven't solved the problem of that Evo with the Escudo motor. Ready to throw that thing in the trash can. Don't come to me with that car either, because it'll be aggravating. But any of the other cars. But on that note, here you go. You can watch a lap. Thanks for watching my video. Everybody, have a great day.